Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated sports cars of the decade, the 2026 Nissan GT-R R36. This isn't just an update, it's a complete evolution of an icon. The GT-R has always been a car that blends brute force with technological wizardry, and the R36 looks set to take that formula to the next level. So let's walk around this beast and break down what Nissan has brought to the table. First impressions, the exterior design is striking, with a sharper, more futuristic look than the R35 we've known for years. Nissan has given it a sleeker silhouette, a lower stance, and a more aerodynamic body that's clearly been sculpted in the wind tunnel. The front end is aggressive without being over the top. You've got slimmer LED matrix headlights, a redesigned V-motion grille that integrates active air intakes, and subtle carbon fiber elements around the splitter. The hood is long and muscular, with air vents that aren't just for show but actually aid in cooling the engine bay. Along the side, the proportions feel tight and purposeful, with more pronounced hips over the rear wheels that give it that wide, planted stance. You'll also notice the new 21-inch forged alloy wheels wrapped in ultra-high performance tires, and the side skirts are finished in carbon to save weight. At the back, Nissan has kept the signature round taillights, a nod to GT-R heritage, but now they're thinner, more high-tech, and connected by a light bar. The quad exhaust setup remains, but the diffuser is far more aggressive, signaling that this car isn't just about looking good, it's about downforce and stability at speed. Step inside, and the transformation is just as dramatic. The cabin of the R36 finally feels like it belongs in the modern era. Materials are on another level: soft-touch Alcantara across the dashboard, genuine carbon fiber trim, and aluminum accents that are both minimal and functional. The driving position is low and focused, with heavily bolstered seats that manage to be both supportive on track and comfortable for longer drives. The steering wheel has been redesigned, featuring a flat bottom, tactile paddle shifters, and quick access buttons for drive modes. In front of you, a fully digital 12-inch instrument cluster offers customizable layouts, including performance data, G-force meters, and navigation. The center console houses a new 10.5-inch infotainment screen with Nissan's latest software, supporting wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. Audio comes from a premium Bose system tuned specifically for the GT-R's cabin acoustics, so your music can still sound incredible even when the engine is roaring. Practicality hasn't been completely forgotten. You get small rear seats, enough for short trips with passengers, and a decently sized trunk for a sports car of this caliber. Now, the part everyone wants to know: performance. The 2026 GT-R R36 moves into the electrified era with a hybrid powertrain, but don't worry, it hasn't gone soft. Under the hood sits an updated 3.8-liter twin-turbo V6, now paired with a front-mounted electric motor for instant torque and improved efficiency. Combined output is rumored to be around 710 horsepower and 780 Nm of torque, sent to all four wheels through Nissan's latest ATTES all-wheel drive system. The electric motor not only boosts acceleration but also assists with torque vectoring, making the car even sharper in corners. 0 to 60 is expected to be in the low 2.5-second range, with a top speed well over 200 miles per hour. The transmission is a revised 8-speed dual-clutch unit that delivers shifts so quick they're almost imperceptible, and in hybrid mode, you can cruise silently for short distances in EV-only mode, perfect for city driving or leaving your neighborhood early in the morning without waking the block. Handling has always been a GT-R strength, and the R36 takes it up a notch. The chassis is lighter thanks to more extensive use of carbon fiber and aluminum, and the adaptive suspension has been re-engineered for better balance between comfort and performance. On track, the car feels agile and predictable, yet brutally fast out of corners. The steering is more communicative than the R35, giving you confidence at the limit. Massive carbon ceramic brakes ensure fade-free stopping power, and the aerodynamics keep the car glued to the tarmac at high speeds. Nissan has clearly designed this to compete not just with traditional rivals like the Porsche 911 Turbo S, but also hybrid hypercars from Europe. In terms of tech, the R36 packs everything you'd expect from a modern flagship: advanced driver assistance features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and blind spot monitoring, along with a performance telemetry system that lets you record lap times, throttle input, braking force, and even export video overlays for track days. Of course, all of this comes at a price. The 2026 Nissan GT-R R36 is expected to start around $160,000, with higher spec Nismo variants pushing closer to the $200,000 mark. That's a significant jump from the outgoing model, but considering the level of performance, technology, and exclusivity, Nissan is clearly aiming to position the GT-R in the upper tier of supercars. Early production will be limited, so if you want one in the first year, expect dealer markups and long waiting lists.